Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB. Welcome to my channel, Watch With Me LB, where I give you fun, fresh, and funny rants, reviews, and recaps on my favorite movies and TV shows. I'm on the road, but I couldn't help but to come in and tell y'all about part 2 of season 3 of Bridgerton. Okay, I literally just finished it about 30 minutes ago. And look how productive I am when I only have to worry about myself. I don't have none of the things. All I have to do is worry about myself, and I'm cranking the videos out, okay? I'm on my way home tonight, okay? But I had to come on here and tell y'all about it because I have some queries. I also have some concerns, and you know for sure I got some comments. I think that I am well beyond the 30-second or even 1 minute mark of this video, so I can go ahead and say what's at the top of my mind because one, y'all know I'm a creep, okay? I got to say it, okay? I got to get it off. I know for a fact it is in the Farmer's Almanac, okay? Colin Bridgerton is a melon felon. Do you understand what I'm saying? He loves a melon. But babe, I was like, her eyes are up here. Focus up, Colin. Y'all not gonna be able to get nothing accomplished because you're looking at the melons, okay? Pay attention. I get it though, because you know, my girl Penelope Purr got a nice set on it. And please know and understand, I'm not objectifying my girl Penelope Purr. I'm just calling a thing, okay? She showed them to me. I'm just making a comment on what I saw. And especially when they in the dress, you know what I'm saying? Them jokers right up under her chin and they going up and down like a buoy in the water. And so I was like, hey, I get it. But I'm like, pay attention. Y'all got stuff y'all got to accomplish, Colin. Get off the males, okay? You know, they don't have nothing to do with nothing. No, I just wanted to just get it off my chest so I don't get indigestion and we can move forward in a productive manner in this recap, okay? I'm trying to figure out if I like this season. I had to wait between part 1 and part 2. And you know I had some strong words for the Netflix congregation about splitting the season up. Because for what? Like, I could watch 3 episodes in 5 minutes. Like, that ain't nothing to me. Why you... Anyway, so I don't know if splitting up the season was worth it enough. Like, I didn't get enough payoff in this. Like, if you're gonna split the season up, somebody needs to die. There needs to be at least some sort of fireworks show. Like, I need something big. I need a payoff. I don't think I got enough payoff. I don't mind Benedict. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Benedict. I like Benedict. That's my partner. He just, you know, he very New Orleans with it. He like, listen, I'm over here one day. I'm over there the next day. Guess what? I'm in the middle of the day, okay? And that's what y'all gonna have to deal with. And I love that for him. I just didn't come over here for him. You know what I'm saying? I came over here for piling. And I got piling for about 6.5 minutes doing the you know, the steamy windshield actions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, as a creep, I was looking for more than that. Like, I needed something. Season 3, part 2 opens up right where we left off, where, you know, Penelope had got a little run. Oh my God, this is what I've been missing the whole time. Yeah, girl. That's what you've been missing the whole time. Just don't bank on that, because they don't always be doing that. Sometimes you got to do that yourself, but we ain't, you know, I'll talk to her about it. That's not what we on right now. But anyway, the thing I was really trying to figure out was if Colin was going to walk in the house with them hands on his hands and hug his mama and stuff. And he literally did. She got that fresh from the Modiste. And you going to just ruin it like that? So he came inside and announced that Penelope and he were engaged. Now, you know, it just... Colin be all about the honor and upholding the honor and tradition, and I would never, and it's not right and whatever. But then with him and Penelope, the shit be all backwards. And I was like, well, is it just because y'all don't have to do the formalities because of whatever? I don't know. If I was Penelope, you gonna formality me. Okay? You done finger bang me in the back of this carriage. We about to do the formalities. But you gonna do for me what I've been seeing everybody else get done. And that's important to me and all the things. Maybe it wasn't important to her. I don't know. To Elle, yeah. You know, everybody's super excited except for Eloise. You know, Eloise is like, fucking how dare you. Penelope family, they didn't say nothing to the family. Now, if I was Penelope, it's big time no contact. But we're going to talk about that later, child, because Penelope is way better than me. Of course, Eloise doesn't have any other friends. She goes over there to Cressida Cow Patty and complains. Cressida Cow Patty is like, girl, shut up. Okay, they got engaged. Great. That somebody else got engaged. I'm not engaged. Do you know my mama trying to make me marry for all the time? I don't care. But that's what she get though. Listen, we're gonna talk about it in a second. And this is all unorganized and I do apologize, but listen, I just really am feeling it right now. So Cressida Cow Patty was set up to be the villain for this season, right? And I don't know if she's gonna come back from whatever rock they done put her ass under at the end of the season. But she would have been a great, like, villain. Like, I feel like they didn't use her enough. Like, she wasn't villainy enough for me. Like, she got the clothes of a villain. She already dressing the part, but she just wasn't villainy enough for me. Anyway, so she's gonna be a big part of this season. Now over there by Penelope house, Penelope raggedy ass mama lady Featherington always got some shit to say. You would think she would be overjoyed that Penelope got the one. And she's like, well, you don't remember how they treated us when Marina was about to trap Colin? They treated us like dogs. And here you go, trying to get engaged to Colin. You didn't even ask me about it. What did you even do to get him to marry you? He don't even love you. Did he tell you he love you? She was just on one. And I really don't like that bitch. I don't even know what her problem was. Seemed like she would have been throwing that ass in a circle because Penelope got engaged to Colin. But no. So she was, going off on Penelope, and Colin was going over there to see his little fiance, okay? And he overheard her talking shit. And so he was like, hey, me and my soon-to-be wife, we Bridgertons. Don't come for the Bridgertons like that. We don't play that shit. So, he kind of went off on her and then took Penelope out, and left with her. And I was like, oh, you ain't got no chaperone or nothing, Jesus. Okay. So they went to the house that they were going to live in. Colin, they got properties, honey. And I'm talking about, we walk in the door. What's this, Colin? This going to be our new house. Like, he was taking her clothes off. I get it, homie. I get it. I understand that. But, I don't know. It always threw me off how he just was so worried about honor and, like, reputation and whatever the hell with Marina. And then with Penelope, he was like, girl, take your drawers off, okay? Matter of fact, you don't even need to take your drawers off. I don't know. Somebody in the comments let me know. Did they explain that in the book? I literally thought he was going to be like, you know what? On second thought, no thanks. Like, I really thought he was going to play her. They go and this is the first sex scene in the show, right? In the season, this part of the season. I was thinking to myself, I couldn't even get into the sex scene because I was like, I wonder if this the sex scene everybody was talking about, because they were in a mirror, okay? And it was, they was getting busy in a mirror on a settee, okay? It wasn't a sofa, it's a settee. Get it together. Y'all remember Neo had a song called Mirror? That was my jam. I hadn't heard that song in years. Colin and Penelope brought it back for me, and I appreciate them. So I had to go put it on my playlist. I'm going to listen to it tonight on the way to the thing. And I'm going to probably body roll in the back of the Uber on the way to the airport. It's going to be good. Anyway, they have a nice little sex scene. But I thought that because the way they bigged it up, that the sex scene was going to be off the charts, firecracker soup. Okay. And it really wasn't. It was cute, but it wasn't like, that's what I wanted. I was like, you know what I'm saying? That's a different. But I will say, though, what I want to see in the Bridgerton universe, once again, I'm giving you the disclaimer. I'm a creep. I'm going to tell you straight up. Give me the yams, okay? We always have boobs and we got male butts. We might get a female butt, too, okay? Give me the yam. I need equality, baby. Don't play with me. Like, give me equality or give me nothing. And I'm not mad at, making the sex scene look realistic. But guess what else is present in a sex scene where you have a male that has a penis? I bet you can't guess. Or if somebody got Shonda Rhimes' number, just call and tell her that I had made a recommendation. And if she would like to hire me as a intimacy consultant, probably don't do it. I probably would be terrible at that job. I would probably be. That's my dream job. I probably would be terrible at it. Okay, I'm not even going to waste Shonda Rhimes' time like that. Anyway, so I also really enjoyed the fact that this was a sex scene with a woman who didn't look like that. Shout out to the cousins who look like that. But I'm talking about a sex scene with a woman who, when she bends over, you can see that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to a sex scene with a woman who, when she waved to somebody, she got a little turkey. Shout out to somebody that got a little double chin. Shout out to somebody that got a little stretch mark on a you know what I'm saying, on a sex scene. We need more of that too. All right. I feel like I've only seen a hand. I don't even know if it's a handful. What's a half a handful of sex scenes with women who were not size 8 and below. And hell yeah. All right. Hell yeah for representation for the thick girls. Last thing, and I'm gonna move on. Colin is gonna ask for consent. He's gonna ask for consent. Is this okay? Hell yeah. Yes. Yep. Take this yes and run with this yes until you hear from me. And I love that about him. Queen Charlotte, baby, has all the money and access to all the things in the world. My girl does not travel. My girl don't do no gardening. She don't, paint. You know what I mean? She don't like go check on her husband. I don't, you know what I'm saying? She don't do nothing but get into some shit. This go round, the shit that she getting into is she gonna find Lady Whistledown once again. I got coins. I'm gonna use my coins to bring them out, because that's what T.I. had said back in the day. She said, I'm gonna put a $5,000 bounty on Whistledown head. If you could bring me the identity of Lady Whistledown, I'm gonna give you 5 stacks. Now, Crest of the Cow Patty and them big ass plumes she be having is at the house like, Lord, how do I not marry King Triton from The Little Mermaid? Baby, this man is old and I can't do it. If I can figure out who Lady Whistledown is, I'm gonna get my 5 stacks and get me out of this little situation, or I'm gonna go ahead and move abroad, okay? So now little baby Francesca had made her debut in the first part of season 3. So now she is, courting Lord Kilmartin. Violet Bridgerton is not, she want everything to just be on fire. She wants your loins on fire. She wants your heart on fire. She wants your head on fire. She wants your ass hot. She just want it to just be passion, right? And so Francesca and Lord Kilmartin, his name's Sterling, I think, huh? I had went to school with a dude named Sterling. He was so cool. Anyway, Francesca and Sterling, they got the cool. And that's what they like. They want everybody to shut the hell up. Okay, be quiet. I want to go for a leisurely stroll in the botanical gardens, and I want to say 5 words the entire time I'm there. I don't want to have no punch. I don't want to promenade, baby. I don't want to dance or twirl or curtsy or bow, okay? I just want to just sit down. And I'm not mad at that. She got an old soul, and God bless her. You got to go for what you know. And Francesca said, you know what, baby, I might not say much, but I know what I want. And I want somebody that's going to stop talking to me. And he don't really be talking to me, like talking about it. And I really enjoy that about him. So Francesca's with it. Violet and them is really not with it. If Lady Featherington don't have no haters, baby, I'm in a mausoleum, baby. You understand? Because, we can't bury ourselves underground in the water. Child, it's water under there. I mean, you can, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going in the mausoleum. That's where my people at. Anyway, I don't like her. Colin had called her talking shit. And so now at the Featherington house, she telling Pain and Panic, Penelope's sisters, to be nice to Penelope because Featherington support each other. Bitch, since when is the question? Because what you talking about? You had said some of the most out-of-pocket stuff to Penelope. Penelope, can't you go find some hoe to withering? Like, what? That's it. First of all, she came out your vagina. You know what I'm saying? Who you talking to? Why you talking to Penelope like that? All she did was just be cute and short. She ain't do nothing. What you talking to her like that for? I don't like Lady Featherington. That's it and that's all. Everybody at a little party, like Colin and Penelope little engagement party. Now Penelope feeling tight in her chest because, everybody trying to figure out who Lady Whistledown is. So Crest of the Cowper sitting there listening to everybody talk shit, like, oh yeah, she probably don't have to do this and she won't have to get married and she'll have all that money and blah, blah, blah. And so Crest of the Cowper was like, bitch, one thing I'm not is a dummy. All right, let me go ahead and say that I'm Lady Whistledown in front of everybody so I can go get my little coin. So she stands up with her plumes and epaulets and sparkles and bows and pinwheels, baby, on her dress. That girl know if she don't do nothing else, she gonna put on a gaudy ass dress. She gonna put, Crest of the Cow Patty gonna put on some gaudy now. And she said, you know what, girl, let me tell you something. I am her and she is me. Everybody was like, girl, shut your ass up. You ain't no damn Lady Whistledown. And so she was like, no, for real, I am. The next day, Crest of the mama like, girl, what you say that for? Everybody know you a dummy. Like, I mean, I love you. And I make sure you wear these gaudy dresses and stuff and go to all the parties. But everybody knows you're not, this is not for, like, this area is not where you shine. Now we got to figure out what to do. So as soon as they say that, Queen Charlotte sends her, like, guards or whatever. They look like little nutcrackers. They so cute. Girl, get your ass to the palace. The queen want to talk to you. Get on down to the palace. Penelope is in shambles. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, obviously Eloise knows that she's Whistledown. So Eloise go over to Penelope house and say, girl, this is great. You in a pickle, sis. And this is your de-pickle situation. You could de-pickle this whole thing. Because Cressida said she was Lady Whistledown. And you could just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, let her take the charge. Penelope was like, first of all, no. Francesca take her bows and ribbons down to the palace. And Queen Charlotte is like, first of all, nah. It's not you, my love. So unless you can write a convincing Whistledown issue, Keep your ass out of all the balls, parties, teas, promenades, lemonade sessions, cookie stand, exhibitions, finger sandwich, matchmaking contests. Don't you bring your ass in the court no more. The poor Mondriches had a ball. And it was their way of saying, yeah, we out here too. You know what I'm saying? We got coins just like you. Okay, and the queen came and they had like a, I don't know what it was. It was like a thing in the middle of the dance floor, and it like opened up and it had like paper flower. I don't really know. I don't think I really understood what that was. Somebody comment down below and let me know what that was, because I didn't get it. Cressida Cow Patty and her cow mama came through the door. Give her a sponsorship to Pump It Up. Okay, and if you or a loved one is not familiar with Pump It Up and its significance to the African American hair care community, just do a little research. All you gotta do is put Pump It Up in the Google search, okay? And for those of you who do know what it is, if I say Pump It Up, you can smell the words Pump It Up. Can you not? Okay, let's move on. And then Queen Shorty was like, Cow Patty, didn't I tell you I don't want to see you no more? I know I had said it because I had heard myself say it. Just wanted to give you a little something, Your Majesty. Servants come in with like a little lady Whistledown like excerpt. I've been on vacation. Don't even trip. I'm coming back. I'm gonna give you a full issue. Now that y'all know who I am, I'm here. I'm touching down the cause hell, and it's gonna be a thing, right? And so Queen Charlotte was like, I'm intrigued. And I was like, why? Like, that pissed Penelope right on off. Because let me tell you something, Penelope might be close to the ground when she stand up, but my girl is competitive. She hurried up and wrote like a whistle down right quick, and then drove it over to her publisher in the heat of the night, child. It was nighttime and she had a cloak on. You know, when people had cloaks on with the hood, child, they have to know good, okay? Was like, hey, we gotta rush that thing. I'm gonna pay you, just go ahead and get it out. And she didn't know though that Colin was following her. And Colin was like, I know you lying. It was you the whole time. Like, and of course she was trying to explain, and Colin was like, boop, I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't want to talk about it. To start episode 7, baby, we got Dueling Downs. Okay, we got 2 lady Whistledowns in the street. Okay, so we got Cressida Cow Patty and her Whistledown. Now she coming out the gate swinging, talking about Violet Bridgerton been giving her vagina out to random people on the ton. Okay, but I just have a question as the great value version of Lady Whistledown. Do you think all them children got the same daddy? Do we need to go on Maury? Like, it's something sketchy going on over there. And it's probably all stemming from Violet Bridgerton's vagina. The real Lady Whistledown said, bitch, I will tell you some tea, but I ain't never gonna tell you a lie. I'm not gonna waste my time with no lies, okay? We in 15, 16. Maybe this shit is expensive to print this out and get this out to y'all in bulk like this. I'm not gonna waste my time with no lies. If I was Cressida Cowper, would I tell you that lady sit on down by the riverside fired her maid because her maid asked for the day off? Mr. I ain't shit is really mean to his wife. So Penelope and Eloise say, okay, well, you gotta use Lady Whistledown and use that power for good and not evil. Let's tighten it up on the tone. Okay, that's the theme. Tighten it up on the tone. Okay, we're not gonna tolerate no shenanigans. So we're gonna use our platform for good and not evil. So now Colin is on a confrontation conference. Okay, he confronting Eloise like, sis, we literally live in the same house together. Why you ain't tell me that Penelope was Lady Whistledown? Like, what the hell? And then Eloise was like, say, bro, you didn't tell me y'all was gonna be getting engaged in 17 minutes. Listen, I'm still grieving. Okay, that was my best friend. I'm still brokenhearted, bro. I didn't tell you because what's the point of you being brokenhearted and me being brokenhearted? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm still trying to deal with it. Don't come over here hot, okay? I'm trying to forgive her because, players fuck up and she fucked up. But she's been chilling this year. Colin goes over there by Penelope because everybody's like, well, why y'all got engaged? Why y'all not together? Like, what? Like, yeah, I'm only over here because it was going to be weird if I didn't come. And then Penelope was like, you going to call off the wedding? And he was like, I'm a man of honor. Hold on, pause. You had already blew her back out. How does honor work? Do you have to like recharge it? Do you gotta like purchase more at the store on like a prepaid card? Because your honor seemed like it's just a little sketch. So he was basically like, listen, we could probably have a okay start to the marriage if you give up Whistledown. And Penelope was like, hey bro, I don't want to. Benedict Bridgerton, I love alliteration. He has been kicking it with Lady Arnold. Lady Arnold say, I know we've been kicking it and, we've been having a real good time. And, I would love to continue that. However, I also have another little spooky that I kick it with from time to time. Okay, his name is Paul or Peter or Patrick or something. I don't know, child. She introduces Benedict to her other little spooky, and they have a little dinner. And it was like, yeah, bro, you trying to get it? You trying to thruple this thing? Like, let's do it. Like, and then Benedict was like, no thanks. And then he left, right? And so later Arnold was like, listen, I should have told you about me and Paul earlier. My bad, players fuck up. But you know, you should think about joining us because it's a really good time. What are they doing for contraception? Because lots of people are having sex and nobody's getting pregnant. And in real life, when you have sex, you get pregnant. So it's the night before Colin and Penelope's wedding, and Colin is out with the fellas, and Penelope, she ain't got no fellas, child. So she go over there by the Modiste with old girl. They both going back home, and they run into each other on the street. And Colin is like, well, goddamn, you always sneaking around and shit with a cloak on. What you doing? And then Penelope was like, no, what you doing? And then they get into an argument on the street. Something happened, child, and then they start making out. And then they got to get in the bushes because somebody coming down the street. I don't know, I felt like the argument that they had was supposed to be like a passion, like a build-up kind of thing, but it didn't feel like that. Like, it didn't feel like, something is off about it, and I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, and I don't like that because I wanted to like feel the build-up and the tension. I wanted that to be like, ooh, I know they about to do it. They about to be there. So it's the day of the wedding, and Penelope's wedding dress ate down. Yeah, her dress was pink, and I love that for her. I love that for Penel. Baby, for season 1, 2, and part of 3, homegirl was looking like a craft project. She was looking like a trip to Hobby Lobby, and there was some sort of accident with Mod Podge and like some like craft flowers and stuff. It was very crafty. Her dress, love that for her. She looks so good. You know, prior to the wedding though, I ain't gonna hold you, homegirl looked miserable. She really did look miserable. But then she saw Colin at the thing, and Colin was looking at her like she was beautiful, and she was looking at him like he was beautiful. It was very nice. So, but they still wasn't giving me the like, I want to see the couples from Bridgerton get married and then know that they about to knock boots, Timberland boots. And I wasn't getting that from them. And I don't like that. I'm kind of sad about it. Now, let me say this. I just want to say the people in the Bridgerton universe have to be some of the most wasteful people I have ever seen in all my days. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they go to 14 parties and teas and basket weaving competitions every day. When I tell you the pastries, cakes, pies, quiches, and all kind of stuff that are available to them to eat, they never eat it. They never eat it. And I say all that to say that I remember specifically Penelope's wedding cake. I would have fucked that cake up. And I love wedding cake. I love cake. I'm a buttercream girly. I would have tore that cake up. Her cake was so pretty. It was blue and green with a little white on it. It was very, love it. Didn't nobody eat the cake. That shit was making me mad. It was making me mad because do you know how much I love wedding food? Why wasn't nobody eating, baby? Let me tell you something. Where's your grits and eggs at? I know that's what they would eat, but I'm just saying, where's the Bridgerton equivalent of grits and eggs in the morning? Don't piss me off. Y'all better start eating. That's wasteful. Let me be frank. Okay, I'm gonna be frank. I'm gonna be Peter, Paul, and Jerry. Okay, Lady Featherington is being so nice to Penelope. She's asking Penelope how she feeling. She asking Penelope how if she enjoying herself. She making little jokes and stuff at the reception. No, baby. I don't like Lady Danbury, and Penelope is way better and a bigger person than I am. Girl, you better take one of these quiches and box you up a piece of cake and get on up out of here. I don't want to see you. Not till I'm good and ready. Because she was only doing it because because Penelope got money now. She know Penelope got money. She know Penelope can help her. And now all her children are married off. Pain and Panic back there. They don't have no damn money. Penelope the only one with money. Penelope the only one with connections. So she got to be nice to Penelope. And Penelope was eating it up. Baby, I need to be her anger translator. Colin and Penelope having their first little dance. It's awkward as hell, but they look beautiful while they doing it. And everybody's looking at them like, oh, and baby, here come Queen Charlotte. Didn't come to it was a breakfast. First of all, I don't know what the hell time Penelope and Colin got married, baby. It must have been 8 o'clock in the morning. God damn. Queen Charlotte wasn't there, okay? But then she was, okay? And then she come in there with all her little king's horses and all the king's men and shit and was like, everybody, if you're not a Bridgerton, get up out of here. And Penelope was like, okay. Like, Penelope was like, I'm gonna go too. And Colin was like, girl, you a Bridgerton. we just got married. You don't know your last name? Like, come on here. You can stay. And Penelope was like, shit. I know it's one of y'all Bridgertons. And so poor little Francesca was like, it's me, your majesty. I'm sorry. I'm engaged to Laura Kilmartin. So I forgot to tell y'all. Francesca and Laura Kilmartin got engaged. But Violet was like, we should probably just chill. We don't need to tell nobody until after, you know, because there's a lot going on, girl. And Francesca, bless her heart, she was like, it's me. I'm the one. And Queen Charlotte was like, baby, you are just the sweetest little thing. But that's not why I'm here, girl. I really don't give a shit. And then she left. And so that pissed Colin off. And he was like, you need to give the Whistledown shit up. And then Penelope was like, I don't want to. And so then they mad. So on their wedding night, did they have sex? I don't know. And it made me mad because I wanted to see them getting the butt. You know what I'm saying? I'm too comfortable with y'all. That's the problem. So Cressida is skulking around, going to all the publishers and, you know, trying to figure out who Lady Whistledown is. And then one of the publishers was like, you ain't Whistledown. Because Whistledown is a redhead. And then Cressida was like, okay, I know who got red hair. And so she figures out that it's Penelope. Cressida say, you gonna pay me $10,000 or I'm gonna tell everybody that you Whistledown. So, you know, Penelope done rallied the troops. So it's Penelope, Colin, her mama. She had to tell her mama. And then Eloise, and Colin was like, no, I'll handle it. And he want to go and talk to Cressida and be like, Cressida, girl, let me just, you know, appeal to your, you know, sympathetic nature. Cressida was like, boy, get your ass out. Matter of fact, you done pissed me off. So now it's going to be $20,000. And if you don't give it to me, I'm going to tell everybody. And then Colin got to go back over there and was like, so I messed up. Because Penelope was sitting on 10 stacks now. Oh, okay, so she's a baller and a shot caller. But see, 20,000 is a little too rich for her. You know, there's a little steep for my girl Penelope. Pain and Panics are having a party, and they say they want the party to be orange and like purple and have bugs, like when they were describing it. And they wanted Farley, their maid, to plan it. And I was like, you don't think this woman have enough to do? Like, she have enough on her plate. Like, now you want her to plan a whole ass party? So Penelope gave Farley the money to plan the party, okay? So the party ends up beautiful. Everybody shows up to Pain and Panic party. And I was like, okay, well, I would have never thought that Pain and Panic would have had the guest list, okay? So all of a sudden, Queen Charlotte and all her merry men child come through the door. And they like, listen, Whistledown is here. Okay, and if you don't come forward right the fuck now, okay, you're making it worse for yourself. And so Penelope was like, you know what? Now's the time. Baby, Penelope gets in the middle of the floor looking gorge, okay, and gives a wonderful monologue about how players really fuck up, you know what I'm saying? And she was a wallflower, baby, and y'all were mean to her. And so she was like, you know what? I had no power. And I was talking shit about y'all. Yes, I did throw a rock, and I also did hide my hand. My bad. I really shouldn't have did that. It's real easy for me to say shoulda, coulda, woulda and tell all y'all business because I was in the shadows. Wasn't nobody looking at me, no way. But I'm just saying I did that because my self-esteem was low. Okay? My self-esteem was low, and guess what? It's not anymore. And I see, okay, that if you want to be somebody and if you want to go you have better wake up and pay attention, okay? Girl, did y'all see the Sister Act class get back together on The View? That was very nice, girl. I started tearing up because that was a good time. That was, and Queen Charlotte was, okay. All right, I'm serious. Let's be for real. So Queen Charlotte said, you know, she was impressed by that, right? She was impressed by the fact that Penelope came clean. I was a little disappointed with Queen Charlotte's reaction to Penelope, you know, giving her little, you know, players fuck up monologue. Because when I tell you that lady has spent, I'm telling you that lady ignored all her responsibilities as a queen, Then she go check on her husband. We don't know. Does she where her grandchildren at? She ain't bouncing not one baby on her knee, child. All she did was go to parties, roll eyes, eat cake, pet her dog, and then find out who Lady Whistledown was. She finally got it, and she was like, all right then. Oh, what? That's it? Like, you ain't gonna make her do no manual labor or nothing? Like, she was talking mad shit about you. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? She apologized, but did she really though? Like, you didn't have nothing to say, sure? Come on now. Is she all barking no bite? Because she was barking for 2 seasons, child, for 3 seasons. And then she finally get the chance to bite, and she was like, no. Comment down below and let me know what you thought about that, child. Her wig was serving while she was giving people grace, child. But I was like, where the punishment at? Pain and Panic released butterflies into the place. And when they released the butterflies into the party, I kept thinking about that interview Keke Palmer did where she was talking about how butterflies, when they land on you, they piss on you. And I was like, y'all about to get pissed on, because it was like 500 butterflies and it was very pretty, but I'm scared of butterflies. Like some I don't trust them. Something about them, they just so delicate. But y'all was once caterpillars and y'all was stinging the fuck out of people. And like now y'all just kind of change up and stuff and get wings and stuff. And now I'm supposed to just trust you. I don't trust butterflies. Anyway, now Colin and Penelope, you know, Colin goes up to Penelope and does like a really sweet and like really sincere monologue about how he's so like proud of her. He was envious of her because, you know, she was doing her thing, and you know, but now he's just so proud to be with her and he loves her so much, and he gonna, you know, proud to stand with her and soak up her light and do all the stuff. The only thing with that is, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna have to watch it again, but as of now, at the time of recording, they don't have a line in here that I'm gonna be quoting. Like, you know, in Queen Charlotte, My Heart Calls Your Name, that shit had, that took a GL, you know what I'm saying? Or like the other one, who said you get on my nerves, but I love you so much, or something like that. Like, it's like you the bane of, oh yeah, you the bane of my existence, but the object of my desire. That's bars. That's bars. Like, I burn for you. That's bars. I don't think they have no bars in this one. I don't know. Let me know if I missed but maybe I missed the bars. I don't know. So I have forgot to tell y'all about Baby Francesca. Baby Francesca had got married in a quiet ceremony at the house. I think they got married like in the living room or something, child. I don't know. And they about to go to Scotland because this black man is from Scotland. Hey. Okay, I don't make the rules. Listen, Scottish cousins. I'm assuming they don't have too many of us walking around Scotland. But my boy got a castle in Scotland, and that's where they was going back. Hey. Violet was mad about it, but then she came to terms with it because she was like, listen, it ain't that many people in Scotland. Ain't nobody to talk to. I love that for me, Mom. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna come back for the ball. It's gonna be fine. Eloise say, hey, baby sis girl, let me roll with you. And then she's like, I bet. And so, you know, Eloise and Francesca and her new husband, they gonna go to Scotland. Well, then this other lady roll up. It's like, I'm about to catch a ride with y'all to Scotland. And I was like, well, who the fuck is this? He said that's his cousin. His cousin, what's her name? Michaela. Okay, I don't know who this lady is, but I feel like she gonna come back. Because the way he introduced, he was like, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you Michaela Sterling. I was like, what is this, Showtime at the Apollo? Why they introduce her like that? I don't know. And she like came up, she was like, yeah, like she was like a little bubble of sunshine. And she was like, hey girl, what's up? What you got going on? Somebody comment down below and tell me who Michaela is. I don't know who that is, if she was in the books or if she a new character. Comment down below and let me know who that is, because I feel like that's somebody. I don't know who she gonna be knocking boots with, child, because you know they're not gonna bring nobody in here if they ain't gonna knock boots with them, child. So now all 4 of them gonna be going off to the wilderness. Is Scotland the wilderness? I guess it would be in the 15 whatever the hell is gonna be the wilderness. So they're going to Scotland Highlands. That's what it's called, not the wilderness. It's called the Scotland Highlands. The ending was really cool. I really did like that. So, of course, old girl, my OG, triple OG, Dame Judi Dench is the voice of Lady Whistledown. And, you know, Lady Whistledown is not going away, okay? Penelope is going to still continue to write her column because she's an established journalist, okay? And don't you forget it. So, at the end of the episode where we get, like, you know, the narration from Lady Whist, okay, it becomes Penelope reading it, right? And we see the lady, old school Lady Whist, you know, the printout or whatever, and at the bottom, Lady Whistledown is the name of the column, but it's signed by Penelope Bridgerton. And I was like, oh, that's cute. And then at the very, very end, they got 3 little babies, because Pain and Panic had a baby. They had girls. And then Penelope had a baby. She had a boy. So she's heir to the Featherington throne, right? So Penelope got the family money from her family, and then she got the Bridgerton money from the Bridgerton family. So she's set, okay? So Pain and Panic got them children in them ugly ass dresses, child. Baby, let me tell you something. They got to relax. Just because a color exists don't mean you got to put it on a dress, especially for a little baby. It's just such a small workspace. Why you got to crank? I think my initial feelings about the season in total are that it was okay. All right, it wasn't terrible and it wasn't fantastic. I'm trying not to compare it to season 1 and Queen Charlotte, which are the tops for me. Season 2 didn't quite do it for me. Neither did season 3, and I was really looking forward to season 3 because I love me some Penelope. Okay, I really wasn't checking for Colin at first because Colin was pissing me off because he was green. He was so green. And he was letting Marina run him ragged. So I was like, Colin, don't piss me off, bro. But I had high hopes when he got off the boat looking like Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid, okay? So I was like, okay, he done went outside, got him a little something strange in Paris, grew up a little bit, came back. Now we about to, you know, he about to do it, okay? He about to show us what really happened in Paris, okay? And we really didn't pan out that week for me, okay? He just was upset a lot of the times. And I was just like, Lord, can we just get some angry sex or something? I don't know. It just hit my head. Who the hell is Colin? I don't know. Does that man have any talents? He went to another country. He wants to maybe write about his travels. Okay, cool. But what are his hobbies? Does my man like horses? Does he like archery or bowling? Bowling wasn't a thing. I don't know. But like, I don't really know Colin, right? I know Penelope is very smart, very inquisitive, very well spoken, right? Very observant, very loyal. Like, I see her qualities, right? I don't really know too much about Kyle. Looked like he wishy-washy on his honor. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm gonna marry you, even though I don't fucking want to. Cause, you know, I gotta hold that honor. And you know what I'm saying? I already took your draws, so I'm gonna hold that honor. But if you had the honor, why you took her draws then? Like, that would have been great. Like, let's wait, we gonna edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just don't really know who Colin is. I don't have beef with Kyle. I just don't know him. You know what I'm saying? And when I don't know you, I can't really trust you like that. So I really fucking hate Lady Featherington. I really don't like that lady. I also don't like her daughter's Pain and Panic. In the last video, the daughter's husbands was Pain and Panic, but I decided to just ignore them altogether, child, because they was just a waste of time. And just, you know, promote the daughters to, I'm gonna call them Pain and Panic. So I really don't like Pain and Panic either. It was just very self-congratulatory this season, and they didn't really do nothing. All you did was tell somebody to put some butterflies in a box, and then they opened the box. Like, okay, like all you did was just kill a bunch of butterflies. It just was a lot going on, and I really would have liked to focus on Penelope and Colin. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked, you know what let me tell you what I really would have liked. I would have liked Colin to talk Penelope through it. That would have been fire. So Colin liked to talk. He liked to verbalize. You know what I'm saying? He's a communicator. So communicator when you're knocking them boots. That's what I would have liked to see. The performances were great. Especially Penelope. Nicola, girl, call me. Call me, Nikki. We'll go get some drinks, girl, next time you in New Orleans because you did your thing. That's a bad bitch right there. I love her for real. Comment down below and let me know what y'all thought. I'm gonna watch the episode again, and I might have to come back with another video to maybe edit some of my thoughts, because this is the raw, unfiltered, just finished watching it thoughts. So maybe I gotta like let some things marinate. But as of right now, I'm gonna give it a on a scale of to, I'm gonna give it a you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about it. So let me know what y'all think about it. I can't wait to talk to y'all in the comments. I think we have a lot to talk about. Talk to y'all later. Bye.